Good morning, God bless you all. This is Naxaida Rodriguez alias Blue. There is something heavy today in my spirit. And the reason why is because it was an issue today in my house, right? It's Sunday, so everybody knows it's time to go to church. And for some reason, kids gonna be kids. That's just what it is. But it's up to us just to be the parents that we're supposed to be. So the issue is the girls want to bring some dolls to the church. And I know they're kids, we got loan services, so sometimes they get bored or whatever. But look at my face. So there is one thing that we don't get clear as Christians. And it's when we go to church, we don't go to church because we're bored and because we don't have nothing to do. I can find a million things to do at my house right now. Trust me. But we go to church because we need to learn something from God. Because we need to hear God speaking to our lives. Because we need something that only God can provide. And us as adults, we manage to apply that to ourselves, and we manage to actually make it to church and just listen to what we gotta hear. But for some reason, we exclude the kids out of it. And I will give you an example. Whoever get offended, you can take it to the Lord. like it's really for you, but it's really not about you. It's about the kids. So just marinate on this for a minute. The kids go to church, and I promise you it's in every church. Everyone. You see the kids with the toys. You see the kids, 8 out of 10 kids, you see them with a phone. I promise you they're not even listening to what the preacher is talking about. Because they are too busy entertaining themselves with something that they can do clearly when they are not in the house of the Lord. Because you as a parent failed to straighten that out. Because me as a parent failed to straighten that out. And I will make an example of it. I don't know who tell you that a teacher is more important than God. Because trust me, if your kid pull out a toy, or if your kid pull out a phone, what the teacher is teaching, bye-bye. It's taken away. They probably get detention. They probably give you a phone call. And most likely they're going to lose whatever they take out. But for some reason, we give more reverence to somebody that's going to teach you what is 1 times 1 than somebody who's going to teach you how to actually make it to heaven. When you go to church, you actually get there so you can get instructions how to live a better life, how we can be better, how the kids can be better, how the kids can deal with an everyday situation that they're going to go through school, and how they can put the armor of God and actually fight spiritually something that is happening on the flesh. But our kids are too busy playing games. What the preacher is actually preaching. Our kids are too busy playing with us. Or they're too busy doing whatever they're doing. And we as a parent look the other way like, oh, my kid is just being entertained. But let me tell you something. Wake up, honey. If we all done, we all wrong. And it's your job as a parent to straighten that out. Because when we face God, God gonna ask us, what did you teach your kid about me? Oh yeah, you kids was playing just Candy Crush along with you. So you know what? If this hit home, good. Maybe you need to hear it today. When kids go to church, they don't go to church to play. They're supposed to go to church so they can learn about God. If they give the reverence to a teacher to put attention, make sure that your kids give the reverence to the preacher that is preaching the word of God to make them a better person. Because if you don't teach them, somebody have to. So wake up, people. We take the kids late to church. We make sure that we found the laundry to do and we found so many things to do. They have nothing to do with giving reverence to God. But then when we wake it to church, then we let them play the whole entire service. You ask the kids something about what the service it was done, and they have no idea what the preacher was talking about. And it's not their fault, it's yours. Straight up, your fault, my fault. So, really, people, the teacher is not more important than what the preacher is, because the preacher is teaching our kids how to survive, how to make it to heaven, and have everlasting life. Know how to multiply. Know how to mix one thing with the other one so they can do a little experiment. They're being taught how to make it to heaven, and heaven is eternal. They're trying to teach them how not to burn in a lake of fire. It's not a social club, at least not for me. So, no, my kids cannot bring no toys to church. Maybe they have sleep one day or two. We got to fix that real quick. So, yeah, they're not too happy with me right now. And it's all right with that. You know why? Because as long as I pay the bill and as long I am the parent, my kid's going to go to the church of God to put attention and to learn about God. I don't care if you're 8. I don't care if you're 7. I don't care if you're 18. I don't care if you're 35. As long as you live in my house and I am the boss, because I am the adult, me and my house will serve the Lord. And me and my house, we put attention when the preacher is talking. I'm not saying that they cannot write on a little book or something. I'm not saying that you have to have them like this. But come on, people. They give 8 hours of attention to a teacher. Why they cannot give 1 or 2 hours to attention to the word of God so they can learn how to be holy and they can learn how to make it to heaven? So it's not the kids' fault, my friend. It's our fault. And we need to get it together. Because the house of the Lord is not a social club. It's where we go to learn how to live a better life for God. So God bless you all. I hope you have a wonderful day and that you enjoy your Sunday. And remember, your kids are your responsibility. And someday you're going to be accountable to tell God what did you do with the fruit that He put on your hands. So make it to church on time. Teach them about God. And when they're in the house of the Lord, make sure that they put attention to the preacher so they can learn something about God. Because trust me, they know every song in the radio. And trust me, they know every game in the computer. So make sure that they learn a verse or two. It will be helpful for them. God bless you.